Good evening.
Good evening.
As Director of the Chowan University Honors College, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the annual induction ceremony for new members. The first students were accepted into the Honors College in August of 2005. The Honors College has grown from 15 students initially to 127 students today. The curriculum is designed for talented and extremely motivated students who want to gain the most from their university experience. Participants are given the opportunity to grow on many levels, academically, culturally, and socially. The program fosters abilities in students that will benefit them throughout their academic and professional careers. Honors courses are designed to develop students' writing and discussion skills and their ability to think critically beyond the norm. Participants also have the opportunity to attend cultural events as a group and build social responsibility through community service. Before we begin with the ceremony, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge Landon Heller. He was scheduled to be inducted today, but was involved in an accident on campus yesterday evening and had to be taken to Greenville for emergency care. Please join us in lifting up prayers of comfort and healing for him and his family. At this time, Myesha Faisan and Rebekah Lucas, two of the officers of the Honors College Student Association, will come forward to share the meaning of the symbols and colors of the Honors College.
Good evening. The symbols of Honors College are the lamp, the flame, and the quill. The lamp symbolizes the love of learning and the mystery and wonder of new discovery that motivates students to learn. In the New Testament's parables of Christ, the lamp was a symbol of the gifts and responsibilities entrusted to us by God. We are expected to be good stewards of our talents and to use them wisely and productively.
The flame denotes purity, the human intellect in the light of reason that is God's gift to man, to illuminate our way and lead us to truth. Traditionally, the spirit or soul has been depicted in art and religious imagery as a flame.
The quill symbolizes scholarship and the systematic pursuit of learning and the creative process. The symbol mirrors this purpose of the Honors College to challenge students and provide them with opportunity to develop their writing, thinking, and speaking skills to the fullest potential.
The colors of the Honors College are black and gold. Black is the traditional color of the scholar's robe, denoting the virtues of sobriety and serious study. Honors College students are encouraged to be active, lifelong learners for whom college is but the beginning of their academic journey.
Gold is the color of excellence, for which all Honors College students are expected to strive. As Olympic athletes pursue the gold medal, our hope is that these students will be inspired to aim high and work hard to attain their goals. Our speaker this evening is an associate professor of marketing in the School of Business. She began teaching at Chowan in January 1991 and is currently the longest serving faculty member. She has chaired the Honors Committee since 1998 and was coordinator of the Freshman Seminar Program for 1998 to 2008. And is celebrating her 30th year as Chowan University's Phi Beta Lambda faculty advisor. Her educations include a Bachelor's of Science degree in clothing and textiles merchandising, a Master's of Art in Business and Marketing Education, and a Certificate of Advanced Study in Marketing Education, all from East Carolina University in Greenville, North Carolina. Her professional memberships includes Phi Beta Lambda Professional Division, Phi Kappa Phi National Honor Society, and Sigma Beta Delta International Honor Society in Business, Management, and Administration. She has been recognized repeatedly for her outstanding service to the university. Her numerous accolades includes receiving the Chowan University Excellence in Teaching Award in 2000, the Alpha Chi Teacher of the Year Award in 2001 and in 2006, the North Carolina Phi Beta Lambda Outstanding Advisor Award in 2013, and the Faculty Advisor of the Year in 2016. Also, in 2016, she was inducted into the Order of Lux Ex Versus and enjoys a permanent appointment as a Chowan University Faculty Marshal. In addition, she has been featured in multiple editions of Who's Who among American teachers. Her commitment to others also extends beyond the university and into the community. She has been a member of the Conway Volunteer Fire Department Ladies Auxiliary since 1986, serving as president of the organization from 1991 to 2007. Has been involved with countless fundraisers events through the years. For over 20 years, she has participated annually with the Phi Beta Lambda team in some form, either a fundraising, team member, or team captain. She has also been a member of the Dr. Joseph A. Fleetwood Jr. Scholarship Committee since May 2005. She was born and raised locally, growing up about 5 miles from campus, and lives in Conway, North Carolina, with Stacy, her husband of 36 years. Her daughter Caitlin and her son-in-law Stephen lives in Greensboro, and our parents to two-month-year-old Lennox. Her newest and favorite role is that of Nana. Please join me in welcoming Miss Patsy W. That makes me feel old. You're going 1991. She's been here a long time. I have. Because it was just yesterday, and some of you have heard me say this, it was just yesterday that I was sitting in a meeting thinking, my gosh, they've been here a long time, and now that person's me. So it goes by fast, so enjoy every minute. So I recognize some faces because you're my students. So you're going to hear some things that we've talked about in class recently. But good evening. Thank you for that introduction. I really appreciate that. Good evening to faculty, staff, students, parents, grandparents, and congratulations to our Honors College inductees. This is a nice looking crowd. It's a big crowd. I'm honored to be here to celebrate with you all this evening, and I will admit when Dr. Whitaker contacted me a few weeks ago about speaking, and he's probably going to laugh when I say this, my initial reaction was, really, me? I don't consider myself a public speaker. And his response was, not a public speaker? How long have you been teaching? So I agreed and said, okay. So here we are. I'm here. Yes, I am the longest serving faculty member, and my daughter was 11 months old when I started teaching here in January of 1991, and she just recently had my granddaughter Lennox. So that's how I always keep up with how long I've been here, because Caitlin was 11 months old and I started in January and she turned a year in February of that year. So I've been here a long time. And the years have gone by quickly, and believe it or not, they really have, and I've had an opportunity to work with a lot of talented faculty, staff, and students, and I appreciate that opportunity. So, all right, let's go. As I was trying to decide what I wanted to say to y'all this evening, my thoughts kept going to a topic that, sorry guys, have been in my class that we've discussed in about 3 of my 5 classes over the past few weeks, and that is ethics. And I thought, well, what an appropriate natural fit, right, for an honors college induction ceremony. At least in my head it is, so anyway. So the Oxford Learner's Dictionary defines ethics as moral principles that govern a person's behavior. So how do you define ethics? The typical response I get from students is the difference between right and wrong. What does that mean? Could your right sometimes be someone else's wrong, or vice versa? Why may you see some situations as ethical that someone else may not? It can be quite complicated, but sometimes, to me, quite simple to figure out that difference. In my classes, we talk about 3 general sets of factors. Okay, my business 110 people, here we go. 3 general sets of factors that influence our standards of behavior in the workplace, but we can also use these in our personal lives. And these 3 factors are: 1, individual factors, your personal knowledge, your personal set of values, your personal set of goals. Social factors, cultural norms, actions, and decisions of coworkers, friends, values and attitudes of your significant others. And my students have heard me say this. I grew up ironing or fighting, and very proud of it. But my mom and daddy always told me, you are known by the company you keep. And that's very true. It might not be necessarily always fair or whatever, because we make a lot of assumptions, but I've heard that my whole life. You're known by the company you keep.
And I used to tell my daughter, and I still do, and she's 32 years old, remember who you are, where you come from, and who you represent. And then normally I would say, and don't embarrass me. But anyway, so we have these individual factors, we have these social factors, and we have opportunity. So opportunity for an organization is the amount of freedom that they give you, give an employee to behave unethically if he or she makes the choice, right? How much control they have or don't have. So according to Character Counts, an initiative that provides practical character education and curricular resources, there are 6 pillars of character that serve as core ethical values. Some of you may have heard of Character Counts. You may have done something with that in your schools, I'm not sure. But these 6 core values include trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and citizenship. So when we think about trustworthiness, some of the things that they mention are things like, be honest. Don't deceive, cheat, or steal. Have integrity. Do what you say you'll do. That's a big one. If I tell you I'm going to do something for you, it worries me to death until I get it done, but that's just the way I roll. Keep your promises, be loyal, stand by your values. Respect, follow the golden rule. Be accepting of differences, be courteous to others. Deal peacefully with anger, insults, and disagreements, and be considerate of others' feelings. Responsibility. Do what you're supposed to do. Try your best. Persevere. Keep on trying. Be self-disciplined. Think before you act. Consider the consequences. And be accountable for your words, actions, and attitudes. Fairness. Play by the rules. Take turns and share. This sounds like kindergarten, doesn't it? Be open-minded. Listen to others. Don't take advantage of others. Caring. Be kind. Be compassionate. Express gratitude. Forgive others. And then lastly, citizenship. Do your share to make your home, school, and community better. Cooperate. Stay informed. Vote. Be a good neighbor. Make choices that protect the safety and rights of others and protect the environment. So my question to you is, do you strive to follow these pillars of character? I hope that we all do. Just yesterday, I read an online article in MSN.com stating that a recent poll conducted by the Generation Lab, which is a polling and research firm studying young people ages 18 to 29 and the trends that shape their world, the poll, one of the things that came out of the poll is they found that 82% of young workers find the idea of doing the minimum required at work appealing. Okay, I'm going to read that again. In this poll, and I don't ask exactly how many number or whatever, but 82% of young workers find the idea of doing the minimum required at work appealing. That bothered me. So, I'm going to quote some things that came out of this article. It says, according to the article, and I quote, more workers and students are reporting doing the minimum amount of work required for school and in the workplace. This trend is dubbed quiet quieting, Q-U-I-E-T-I-N-G, quiet quieting, and is likely a response to the pandemic era burnout. Quiet quieting has become the latest buzzword for workers and students as more individuals report not going above and beyond in their place of employment or at school in order to prioritize other aspects of their lives. New data suggests the concept is resonating with young employees, the majority of whom find doing the minimum amount of work at their job to safely remain employed and maximize their leisure, wellness, and time outside of work. They're finding that type of behavior appealing. Okay? So, to me, the poll suggests that many young workers are doing just enough to get by. Well, I understand the importance of work-life balance. That's all good. But personally, I find that quite disturbing and a little bit sad. Actually, a lot sad. I was not raised to be happy with doing just enough, so I find it difficult to understand those who are happy with that mindset. My parents did not have the opportunity to attend college, but worked hard to make sure that my sister and I did. They understood the value of an education. They taught me the value of hard work and striving to do my best. They didn't expect perfection, but they did expect me to put forth my best effort, and I appreciate the values they instilled in me, including some of the very pillars that I just mentioned earlier. Be trustworthy, be respectful, be responsible, be fair, be caring, and be a good citizen. So, inductees, I assume, no assuming does, but I'm going to assume, I assume that you all are striving for more than just enough, since you are a part of this select group of Honors College members. Be a responsible student, work hard, and take pride in all you do. It'll get you somewhere, I promise. We often use the term integrity when describing ethical behavior, and you probably already heard this many times. The British writer C.S. Lewis said, "Integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is watching." We're all faced with opportunities. Remember, that was one of those three factors. We're all faced with opportunities each day. Doing the right thing in your personal life and work life shouldn't be a difficult decision. So who are you when no one is watching? Thank you.
Thank you. I think we can all learn a lot from that. The students whom we honor this evening have demonstrated by their high level of academic achievement that they are deserving of membership in the Honors College. They have chosen scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship as their hallmarks. The lapel pin they are about to receive should be worn proudly to serve as a visible reminder of their membership in the Honors College. Inductees, as your name is called, please come forward to accept your pin and certificate of membership. First row can stand. Trayvon Malik Abraham. Sayana K. Amaker. Desiree Nicole Anderson. Carla Paula Artolazola. Dylan Evan Askew. Desiree Canoria Askew. Nia Amani Basket. Cameron Christopher Berry. Karen Rochelle Bowe. Connor Joseph Bryant. Jade Elizabeth Burnett. Elena Lily Rose Butcher. Grace Mackenzie Crawford. Sebastine Gozy Daniel. Skylar Aaron Davies. Maria Estonville. Javin Tajine Farmer. Giselle Ariana Garcia. Jace C. Graves. Morgan Alexa Strauss. Landon Jacob Heller. Kyra Lee Helton. AJ Hunter. Fabrizio Elias Fonte Calante. Trevor Jacob Jeffries. Emily Nicole Jones. Marie Wali Castillo. Oliver George Kent. Jeffrey Adam Langford. Amber Sherry Mann. Jamie Matthew Moore. Lily Nelson. Tessa Lynn Rose Nicholson. Daniel Piculo. Ariel Naviva Quandary. Nicholas Reese. Sophia Lorraine Rowan. Sydney Roberts. Gracie Mae Ross. Rain Elizabeth Ross. Avery Solari. Jordan Smith. Rocco Thomas Smith. Rachel Lynn Stetson. Abigail Christine Sutton. Grayson Johnson Thorne. Morgan Joe Tucker. Cora K. Turner. Grace McKinley Walker. Ronaldo Tyrese Williams. John Lewis Yates. At this time, Rebekah Lucas, Academic Programs Chair of the Honors College Student Association, will come forward and lead the inductees in the Honors College Pledge.
John Milton once said, "Learning is youth's finest ornament, the strong support of prime of life, and the consolation of old age." As newly inducted members of the Honors College, I hope you will remember this quote as you strive for excellence in your academic careers. Would you please stand and recite the Honors College Pledge? Repeat after me. I accept the challenge. To maintain the high academic and leadership standards. Set forth by the Honors College. And to serve as an example for the achievement of success. I pledge to make a constant effort. To expand my knowledge. Challenge my abilities. And commit myself to the service of others.
Students, it is my pleasure to welcome you into the Chowan University Honors College. I applaud you for your accomplishment, and I charge you to dedicate yourselves to the cultivation of the well-reasoned life, a prelude to service and honor. Audience, I now present to you the newly inducted members of the Chowan University Honors College. Please join me in congratulating them. Thank you for attending this ceremony to support our new Honors College students. Would you please stand as Rachel Van Buren leads us in the benediction.
Let us pray. Dear God, thank you for this great night. Thank you for the rain, and that all of these Honors College inductees are here. Let you bless them and give them hope for the future. In your name I pray. Amen. You're dismissed.